Hi guys, I'm here with MiniLou to put together the large floral with you. These are so great because you can create really large floral pieces for events or birthday parties. So what you're going to need is to cut every single item in the file, and we're going to start with our centerpiece here and our largest petal. And we are going to, you can take these and you can hand press, finger press, however you want to do it, these, and fold them up like this, and then you're going to glue these all the way around. There are 12 pieces here, so you're going to do 6 all the way around to begin with. So we're going to just start with that. And actually, just did that the wrong way. Glue it that way. Finger press or hand press up. Okay, so first layer's on, so we are going to now put on the second layer, and we're just going to make sure and place it in such a way so that that they overlap and it looks really natural. Okay, so now we have the base down. You can see how beautiful and how big this is already. So now we're going to take these smaller ones. And these I am going to once again just make sure that they kind of sit so that they are between the other two petals. And you see I am finger pressing them as I go. You can do that, or you can press them before you put them on. Okay, last one of these. Okay, so you can see how nice and full this entire thing gets. So now we have centers. So I'm going to start with this center, and you can see what it does is it kind of lays in there and makes this middle section extremely full. Before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and press these in. And if you want to get really fancy, you can also actually press the little centers of each of these flowers to make them really curve inward. Alright, so gluing the center and then just putting it right down in the middle there. And these, you can see, they work a lot better to press upward, like this, than those petals that are kind of by themselves. So we're going to do that again with these last two. Pre-press them a bit. And then glue the center. Make sure and offset this so that the petals don't line up. Push them all up. Okay, last one. You see how I kind of crush them all in to get the effect that I'm looking for. Okay, so now we are going to do these. Now, I probably should have cut these in a really, really dark color. I just only did one shade darker than this. But what I'm going to actually do is glue together these separate from the flower and then stick it in at the end. So I'm just going to move that a little bit out of the way so you can see how I do this. So I'm going to push these all up like this. And I'm going to do the big ones first and make sure that the petals don't sync up. You know, you want them kind of off a little bit. And then I'm going to do biggest to smallest. Okay, so there we go. Pretty thick and nice. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and add these. Okay, so these are kind of funny. Look, they kind of don't fit. It's because they're meant to be pushed up like this and kind of almost stick up and give it kind of this interesting dimension. And then just glue them to the center like this. It's going to create this really cool lacy effect in the center. So I have a few of those, and you don't have to use all of them, okay? You can use just one if you wanted to. But I love these. I think they're so cool looking. And it just creates such a cool effect. For the center of these flowers. Don't be afraid to squish them up really good. And these weren't awful to print off the Silhouette machine. Sometimes when you've got little skinny pieces, they can be really, really difficult. This really wasn't too bad. Okay, look how cool that looks. Now we are going to put that in the center of our flower. So I'm just going to put a good smack of glue right there in the center. And then I'm going to really spend a bit of time scrunching up this middle section. It's really meant to be pretty thick and pulled up quite a bit. Don't you love how that middle section looks? It's so cool. And really kind of take a second to get all those layers up a bit. And you can even do it from the side as well to get it to be more three-dimensional and thick. But that's it. Look how gorgeous. That is such a fun, gorgeous flower. And make sure and check it out in the Silhouette Shop for MiniLou, and you can find more tutorials on this channel. Make sure and subscribe if you want to keep seeing these great tutorials, and we'll see you soon.